welcome back to you and myself. Let me drink something. I really need to take more breaks while streaming. My eyes are already so red and puffy again. I think years ago I read a rule like, for every hour you look at a monitor, after every hour of looking at a monitor, you should take a 15 minutes break. This doesn't really sound realistic. Imagine having a streamer taking a 15 minutes break every hour they're streaming. But at least, I don't know, just doing this more often. I mean, I still can see, looking out of my window. But I was pretty much looking straight at a monitor for almost 4 hours. So yeah, I really need to work on that. I look like I'm crying, and also I'm sniffing. I don't know, my nose is running. I promise you guys, I'm not crying. I'm totally fine, and maybe we'll get a little emotional in a few minutes when we're done with this great DLC. A few minutes, I really don't know how long I need. I'm a little afraid. There were some really tough fights here, down here, so I'm a little afraid what to expect behind her. But yeah, I'm not crying. It's just my nose is a little runny. Maybe I'm allergic against something. That would explain the runny nose and the puffy eyes. There was not 15 minutes right now, I guess. Yeah, exactly. 15 minutes is a little unrealistic. But it's also very warm in here. Maybe this is... Ooh, not so good for my body as well. I don't know. I'm complaining on a very, complaining about first world problems here. Are we ready? We're ready. We made you cry, hopefully not. No, the game, this wonderful game is almost... Oh my god, why is it so loud? Jesus Christ. Sorry, all of a sudden it was extremely loud for me. I think I accidentally turned the volume higher when I put the headset on again. Especially this weird voice. Fuck me. Hello, Garthies! When it went into you can see how we do get prepare frost damage. Wait, like the machines? I have a problem with frost, or should I put some like some modifications so I'm prepared? So I'm prepared to frost damage. Oh no, it is a storm. Is it a storm bird? It must be a storm bird. That would make the most sense. Okay, resist freeze. Resist freeze. The main boss has fire damage. Okay, I take it back then. I take it back then. Resist fire. Resist fire. What are you? This will be okay. Melee attacks. Okay. He's weak to freeze damage. Alrighty. Thank you so much for the hint. At least I'm 90% sure. It would be so funny if it's the other way around now.
Mark 9S64. Immediate deployment.
Can I? I think I'm full. Can't I? Okay, at least I'm well prepared. Maybe even better now. Thanks to Gerby's tip.
The altar. Desecrated.
CYAN Axis. As acting Chief Digital Security Officer and Interim AI Administrator for the Firebird Project, I hereby state you have updated the ubiquitous pattern for the CYAN regulatory AI on 7 September 2064 according to procedure to ensure against tampering, meddling, disarranging, or outlandish mischief of any kind. Such as with previous updates, after the source node has been activated, the remaining data nodes must be pathed to establish a flow between the adjacent intact nodes, I don't know this word, I'm sorry, to then connect back with the source node Horgenholm.
There is no
Else in here, loot.
Is a spirit present, or only the demon?
Okay, I think my volume was to hide his voice, which is ridiculously loud.
We have to find out.
Yeah, please do so. Please do so. You're really giving me one of these towards the end. I don't know! Alright. Sure, this is not
Possible security threat detected.
a little unnecessary at all. Like, we already had this long-ass climbing area.
Scrutiny matrix.
sure if that makes sense. It is warm! My brain is tired! Now you're giving me one of these at the end.
Security threat confirmed.
I'm not even sure where I'm going with you. Like, what is my end goal? I don't know. Okay, this is not possibly. So it has to go this way. Where is my end? Go. Thing. I really thought we just where am I now? Can I take a look at the map here? Okay, so we have to do this to probably go over here, and here's the end fight then. Okay, it is this riddle, and then we're at a final boss, I just assume. Okay, wait, that... Does this make sense in any other way? Let me see. I could send it this way. Ooh. That makes no sense anymore. Oh no, sorry. I actually, no, I shouldn't change you. But I could do you. And then I do you. That was actually the wrong way.
Preparing countermeasures.
He's talking to me. Is this a good sign? Oh god, I really don't know my ways around. There we go.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend.
Prepare yourself. Is it that bad?
Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the signal strength. One has been exposed, but I am incorporating with them.
Unauthorized protocol return to scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
Where's the
What will
self-destruction
happen to the
button?
spirit if we do? I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there.
Mm-hmm. The answers, and apparently my death.
Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
You just sound like Girthy.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer.
Please don't leave me alone.
Then
None
lead
of
us
you.
into battle.
Yeah, but please be with me. At least sometimes you guys still take the heat. You're alone. Hurtful? Much? Why is it hurtful? You just sound like Aloy. Is this a bad thing? We love Aloy. I can't see what you are. This is so mean. I mean, I don't know when you tune in, Girthy, but I think I only died once in this whole place here. There were some tough fights. I really don't remember it. This is not a good
Keep
sign.
moving
I don't
towards the
remember
core.
it all what the amped fight is. I'm so prepared though. I can't
Uh-oh.
even take any more mushrooms.
Whatever CYAN did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Is this the way over there? I'm not sure. Okay, maybe that was a mistake. How do I get over here? I don't have to get over there. I don't need any supplies. I really don't
CYAN
need to
said
go
something
straight.
about restraints.
Depends on the difficulty too, I guess. I play on normal. I pretty much always play everything on normal. Oh god, are we already there? Wait, I have to destroy the tower. Okay. It's not going to be that easy. Is it going to be that easy? I can destroy the toy at least. Oh no! I was crafting arrows! Arrow, you said once, maybe. This is a challenge now. There, I already noted I don't like you.
The new unit that CYAN warned us about. This won't be easy.
It's not you.
We can't let it stop us.
Take it down!
Whatever the hell that was about. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, there are more. I was wondering. Yee! Maybe I shouldn't care less about the little ones. Oh my god, yeah, I hated these guys so much. It totally makes sense that they are the final boss just in a very big version. He's coming fire out of his belly! That seems unfair. I have no ice traps, right? This is very sad. Oh my god, I'm checking my inventory here! Does this make sense with him to me? I don't think it makes any sense. Oh god, this laver! I already forgot about it. He's losing a few things here. You're still fighting with the little words, okay?
Now.
Robot sounds.
Oh, come on. I thought I can hit the belly. Yes! Right. Yeah, I saw what you were doing there.
We must.
Wait, was it running into something? I don't know. Woohoo! Oh, somebody has an ice weapon here. This is very helpful. In your butt! And in your... No, your buddy! I wanna shoot at you! Ah, buddy! Fire is not good. In the fire is not good. Don't jump into the fire because it hurts so much. What time is it? Am I still out of sing or are my neighbors going to call the police? Ah, the lever! Yeah, right, I noticed it. I noticed it too late. I'm so sorry. Ah! What is this? Where's this coming from now? That was so unfair. We're jumping out of it. Wherever I don't even know where the guy is right now. Oh my god. Sure, do this move again. They're also getting rid of the fire around the place. This is actually kind of cool. Oh my god, what the hell? What did he do? What is he doing there? Like, fuck you,
Another
buddy!
tower. Stop it from repairing the beast.
Sure. No, of course you can't repair. Are you taking care of the beast while I'm doing this, or how's the sitch here? Of course, not really. I'm not sure if I can die here while I'm doing this. Probably.
The tower! Prepare the machine!
Oh, wait, what a... Ah! I critical hit! Critical hit! I saw it. Oh my god, this is a critical hit! There. No, don't! What is your deal with the stone body? You fucking weirdo! Oh my god, I'm stuck here. I shouldn't be stuck in the corner with this guy. Come on, I was moving! I was dodging it!
There! A tower! Don't let her repair the machine!
Oh, not again! Please tell me you, like, make sure he's not attacking me while I'm repairing it! Oh god, this is so threatening the way he's coming! Very slowly, very close!
Turn things around.
Oh wait, critical hit! No, move! Okay, that was still okay. Oh my god, that took me a little harder. Oh no, this is so weird! Ah! Come on! Worst thing that could happen now? No, don't do this again! Ah! Oh! Critical! It hardly makes any damage, but critical. Oh, God! Oh, wow! This is so hard! Come on. First try! Who said I will die once, maybe? No sweating at all. Oh god, it was actually so stressful! Dark Souls boss mod. Oh, I hated this part. This was actually very tough, man. But it was a little easier.
It must be as you say. The tower is the key.
I always forget the name of the machines here. There was an other big one earlier here, down here. And the area was so much smaller, and that was actually a little tougher. Was it the same one, though? I'm not sure now. It was a different one. Okay.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
Aloy!
Running our network.
Are we not done yet?
Araya! Don't!
Spirit! CYAN, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained.
Hey.
I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility.
Hey!
In order to maintain caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center.
Hey. I'm not sure. Me too. This is bright.
Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
Where's this place is gonna go?
Here.
Aratak. Aratak! Aratak. Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here.
Please tell me you do
Let's
this
go.
without me. I don't want to go. Please tell me this is a cutscene now. You can escape without me, because I don't know where to go.
Let's go!
Ah, of course you can do this without me. Let's go! No time for mushrooms. Yes, it's hard. My heart is heavy about this fact. Really?
One of those?
It's the only way!
Yum! Oh boy. Seems a little heavy. Okay, there we go. Thank you!
Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! A bomb! Quick!
Guards! So smart.
Great Banukai!
We did it!
Aurea is gone. What of CYAN?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Aurea's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
They're together, or... At least in the way you were screaming, I wouldn't be bragging. Hello? It worked. This is all that matters. First try. First try. I could. Yeah. Where exactly is this now? Okay, we will do something before we go there. Now we have a fast traveling spot there at this point. Yeah. Thank goodness. We will do something else very quick. No, this is not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Talking to this nice girl who said she could pimp my weapons, not that I need it right now, but she was nice and she seemed really passionate about it, and I just want to be nice to the nice girl. Besides, this is the part of it, like you have to intimidate your enemy with your screams. It totally worked, because first try, I don't know how I did this, man, that was so stressful. And as always, when you have such a boss fight, the lower the energy bar, the more I panic. And God, if I die now, I have to do this all over again. I'm very happy I didn't have to do it all over again. I'm very relieved. So relieved. I'm still wondering if this part really had to be that long. Like one climbing riddle less, or this one wall turning around kinda riddle puzzle at the end. I'm not sure if both of them was necessary, and it could have been a little shorter. But, well, I did it. Where's she standing again? Ah, here. There you go.
Found the part. Ready to fix up that weapon?
I am always ready to fix up a weapon.
She seems so eager about it.
Never thought I'd be glad to see the inside of a Thunderjaw's mouth.
I sure am. Every machine's a big box of tools. Once they stop trying to kill you, that is. Trust me, Aloy. You won't recognize this ice rail when I'm through.
I never used it before, so I don't know, or I don't really know what it looked like.
Oh, she's perfect. A spear's a spear, right? Poke slash done. Boring. I adjusted the chill water flow, rebalanced here, strapped on a launcher, and now she shoots freezing spikes.
It's actually would have been helpful against the dude.
You weren't kidding.
More beautiful, more powerful. That's my guarantee.
I've got what you asked for. Show me what you had in mind for the forge fire.
Finally! Was feeling like I neglected her. And that's a little too close to my family life. She's
All
done
right.
and she's
you
yours.
want to talk about it?
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Looks great. I almost expected you to turn it into a burning ropecaster or something.
Nah, she was close to perfect from the start. She's a Varja original after all.
Alrighty. What is...
You're sure you can fix up this thing?
You bet. Probably. Just need that Stormbird talent.
Yeah, I actually wanted to talk
You've
about...
done good work with this weapon, Varja.
Told you I was good. Anyway, I'm glad she's in your hands.
Thanks for your work on the forge fire.
Pleasure. I mean, you couldn't be more of an improvement on her last owner. What a pile of slag he was.
And with these final words, I say goodbye to
If
you.
I find anything I think you'd like, I'll be back around.
You better.
I'm sorry, it's not going to happen, but I'm happy we did
accept
this.
failure.
Again, she seems so passionate about her weapons. I was happy to bring her at least these two parts. This is why I was expecting a Stormbird in there. Not sure if it would have been worse. I really hate Stormbirds. Stormbird probably would have been worse. Stormbirds really suck, but this guy also sucked. So stressful. I'm not used to so stressful boss fights anymore. I mean, you have a here and there, once in a while, stronger enemy in Days Gone, but not that crazy shit. I don't know when it was the last time I had so stressful boss fights. Not even in the main game. I think I was sweating so much and I was doing... Like, okay, yeah, of course, there was a fight, it was a little annoying, but especially, like, the last part here of the DLC. Jesus. So stressful. I'm so looking forward to streaming this in Streamlight Valley right now. This is not stressful. I'm sorry, my nose is still runny. I'm not sure what's going on. My eyes are puffy, my nose is runny. If I wouldn't know it better, I would say there's something I'm allergic against here. But my eyes are puffy because I've been looking at this monitor for almost 4 hours straight. But this will end soon. For today, at least. I will do the same thing tomorrow and the day after tomorrow and so on. But at least for today, we're almost done. Just one little trip. Now I will not do the tutorial. 5 minutes before I'm done with the game. Hey, do this tutorial!
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Do we? Okay, I guess I'll talk to you first. It's not optional, no. Okay, I have to do both. Good.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi!
I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
CYAN, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring.
You're welcome.
You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
So are you an artificial intelligence, CYAN? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, CYAN. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties.
Good to know.
I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, CYAN?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation.
Oh, he was talking about it.
There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Okay, later then.
Was the
Let's
daemon,
finish this first?
Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error.
Just let some spam in.
I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes, I could not contain my anxiety.
Oh,
Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
it seems so nice. And that really sounds horrible.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Yo, welcome.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, CYAN.
But I mean, didn't he make the machines more aggressive? So probably they can defend themselves then, but doesn't it make it more even... I mean, they have to fight the machines, you know? Yeah, okay, I get a part of the hunting. But when they are aggressive and attack first, then they definitely have to fight. I'm not sure if that was the best plan there, man.
I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So, you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, CYAN. So do I.
And so do I. Oh, the metal flowers! Do you explain the metal flowers to
I
us?
found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers and look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark. And may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy.
It was still lovely,
Something
don't
must
you
have
worry.
made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace.
I would like to
But
meet that
what
one.
about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, CYAN. But she was determined.
She was indeed.
How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Araya's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, CYAN. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
Yeah, can imagine. Concrete beach party. They made music. Kinder. Things. Very passionate.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats,
I remember him.
though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners.
It's the future.
And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
CYAN, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Fucking
Mr.
Theodore.
Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one.
That's a horrible. This deadline aged horribly.
And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the...
The scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
Oh, she's very empathetic.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be.
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, CYAN.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So, there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced, and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Oh, you did good. Okay, I think it's farewell. Is it farewell? It is farewell.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
I don't want you to lie to them, just be easy
Life
and...
is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
You're right about that. Trust me.
Been there, done that, hate
I
it.
will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, CYAN. I'll come back when I can.
Oh, I'm sad now that I
should
want coming back.
Check on Aratak.
Maybe I should have done this earlier.
See how
When
he's
you
doing.
wake up,
CYAN, I spoke with Anita, with
Let's talk to her.
Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, CYAN. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, CYAN. I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
this is
I
actually
know,
very sad.
CYAN. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, CYAN. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Of course I will, CYAN. As long as you need.
Oh, she didn't want to be alone. She was so afraid of being alone, and ultimately she was alone, and she's alone again, and I feel so bad for her. Oh, this is sad. No, I'm leaving her again. I'm not coming back. Please tell me we make a comeback in Forbidden West. It's really, really nice talking. Nice conversation. I'm sad that I'm leaving. But I have to.
Think of summer sun.
Shut up! We're almost done here. Don't ruin. God, you had to do it one more time, didn't you?
My chieftain,
Just Aloy.
Stop calling
as
me
you
that.
wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrak can't follow.
So take your title back.
Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that CYAN said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt.
Really?
You're practically Banuk.
I'm actually kind of
It
done
would
here.
seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, CYAN, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Oh god, it was already, their relationship was already extremely wacky before we gained this new information. It's even worse now. Sorry I had to leave for a bit, how's it going? This is the end, this is how it's going. We completed the main story. I think someone gave me an errand story kind of thing for this area. Now we're done. We're done. We're done. Enjoying the snow just a little more. Alright! There was a fire behind me. Let me save one more time, not that I really need it, because I'm done. But, like the good old days, just like the good old days, one last saving. Yes, override it. Pretty please. And then we say goodbye. For now, to Aloy. This was the Frozen Wilds DLC, everybody! Mega just in time. I'm very happy. 4 hours, 45 minutes. I was aiming for the 5 hours. You know why I made it so good in time? Because when people said, you will die at least once, I did it first try. I'm honest with you, I'm really... I'm usually not a very competitive person, but you challenged me there a little, Garthy. You challenged me there a little when you said, you will die once, maybe. It even sounded like I will die at least twice, and I really wanted to show you, no, I will not. No, I'll do this first try, and this is still very satisfying. Again, I'm not very competitive. I usually don't need to prove something to somebody, but this was one of the rare moments where I had a feeling, okay, I have to I have to prove right now for once in my life that I have skill, and I'm very happy I was able to do this. Unstoppable with this health race. Again, this is usually not my kind of thing, but something, when I was reading this, something in me was like, no, this one time we need to prove it. And this is what we did. We proved that we were helpful, once again, for this world, for the Banuk. I don't know. I'm trying to find a bridge over to saying goodbye. And this is a very nice DLC. I forgot about the very long last part. I said it already a few times now. I'm not sure if so many climbing puzzles were necessary. You could have made it a little shorter, but it was okay. One more and it definitely would have been too much. This way it was like, okay, yeah, I mean, it's fine. It was such a nice ending, so I almost forgot about it again, but you could have made it shorter. But this is pretty much the only thing I have to complain. This was a wonderful area. It was a wonderful addition to the game, to the main story, especially this one little talk with Silas, when we remember, like, the last scene, the after credit scene with Silas. I am so curious how this will turn out to be, like which turn events will take in the Forbidden West. I was about to say it, Frozen West. Frozen Wilds, Forbidden West. Too many F's and too many W's. Now it's time to play Horizon Forbidden West. Perfect, you say it, girthy. You guys should really check out my YouTube channel. We are officially done with Horizon Zero Dawn here with the main game with the DLC. This project is complete. This was my second playthrough of it. I really enjoyed it. If you want to see my first playthrough of Forbidden West, and this is where I said you should check out my YouTube channel. You should check out my YouTube channel because this will be my first playthrough. And first playthroughs are Let's Plays, like on YouTube. I immediately upload them. Maybe you're watching this here in the future. For you, it's the present. Already on YouTube, then just stick around. Maybe I already uploaded the first episodes. It will be near in the future. As soon as I'm done with Days Gone, I will start Forbidden West. And I'm already pretty much far done with Days Gone. I say maybe 2-3 more, maybe at tops 4 record sessions. And I should be done with Days Gone. So approximately we have mid-July now while I'm saying this 3 days until my birthday. At the very latest mid-August. I can't imagine like more than maybe even earlier. And early August, mid-August at the very latest, I think I should start with timely speaking with Horizon Forbidden West on my YouTube channel. Again, this is the first playthroughs. I don't want to play on stream because when I play on stream, when I play something on stream, I still want to have a focus on the chat. You are the priority when I'm streaming, but when I play a game for the first time, the game is the priority. I'm still entertaining as fuck, trust me. Awesome. I'm always entertaining as fuck, so if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel yet, you should do it. And here, 3 days, thanks for the stream, you're welcome, Mumi, you welcome, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. 3 days till your birthday, yeah, on Saturday. On Friday, we will have a little, tomorrow I'm back, 6 p.m. Central European Time with Distant Dream Light Valley. And on Friday, I will start at 10 p.m. Central European Time, very late, because we're streaming into my birthday. At midnight, we will have a little cake break, I will have a cake break, maybe you should bring some cake as well, otherwise you're sad, because you have to watch me eating cake, and you don't have cake. So yeah, we should all have cake. And then I play a few more rounds, and then I will start in my well-deserved summer break for 2 weeks. So this is the plan for the next 2 days. Stick around, stay tuned, here on Twitch and on YouTube. And I also have other social media channels, maybe you should check them out as well. Okay, I talked enough! This was Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds. Horizon Zero Dawn, once again, finished project, second playthrough. I love it, great story, great open world, big fan of open worlds, it was fun. I am hella looking forward to Forbidden West now. And yeah. Thank you so much, looking forward to. Me too. To the birthday. I'm looking forward to my birthday, and to my summer break, and to Forbidden West. It's the small things, man. Just sit there. I just listed 3 things I'm really looking forward to in my life right now. Sometimes it can't be that easy. It's very, very good. Grateful list. Put it on my grateful list. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it as well. Have it here soon. Now we can steal your cake. I don't know. I don't think it works like that. Please don't steal my cake. It's my birthday. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Thank you so much for the support, for being on this journey with me. Again, my second time in this journey here of this wonderful game, and you were part of it. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did it. Enjoy the rest of your morning, night, evening, afternoon, whatever the time of the day it is right now, where you are right now. It was not entirely correct, but it's still okay. I really hope we see each other soon. in another project, in another stream, in another video, in whatever. Thank you so much again, and until next time.